Hi, my name's Irma Perez, and my mini unit was about discovering numbers and patterns for grade for first grade. My main focus was addition and subtraction within the number 20. The unit objectives are that students will demonstrate fluency in addition and subtraction within the number 10. Students will understand the concept of place value within 20, and students will identify and extend simple number patterns. Students will solve word problems involving addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction equations. Mainly what I used for my lessons was manipulatives, use of jelly beans, little bears, stuff that kids could grab onto and use to count. I did find the place value mat very useful to help kids learn place value. And then for patterns as well, I was able to find a lot of activities that involved patterns, numbers, how to count by twos. That way they'll be able to use it when adding or subtracting. And for word problems, I found it easy to create my own word problems, and how to word it properly so that students would be able to identify which problems were addition and which problems were subtraction. Some addition and subtraction strategies. I did use beans, any kind of manipulative that kids could grab onto. And I found these strategy posters on how to subtract by zero, how to subtract by the same number, drawing pictures, counting backwards, how to part a whole number, how to count forward, how to do a double trick, and friends with the 10 trick. I did find the doubles very easy, and then you can always draw a picture and kids will be able to understand it more. The math unit. Mainly, we talked about strategy in the beginning, and then I also discussed terms, vocabulary to make it easier for kids to understand the wording. A lot of model practice working together, and then finally, after they're able to understand it, after there's a walkthrough and making sure that they understand the material, then they work independently. A lot of use of manipulatives, worksheets, activities, then finally the assessment. Lessons 1 and 2. Lessons 1 and 2 mainly focused on exploring adding within 10, learning how to add up the numbers up to the number 10 with the help of manipulatives, again, such as jelly beans, bears, or beads. And then here's a sample of both a pattern and the addition with the use of jelly beans. Lesson 2 mainly focused on patterns, on how to see patterns in math and art. And then lesson 3 and 4. Lesson 3 mainly focused on word problems and having students be able to identify which word problem was addition and which word problem was subtraction, and being able to tell the difference by the wording. And then lesson 4 was focused on place value and understanding how place value works and how representing two-digit numbers using the tens blocks. And I found some very neat activities and worksheets that represents the tens blocks and how to be able to use them and how to be able to count them and make it easier for students to understand. The design process, It was a little hard at the beginning, but once I started, it got easier. What else? I did find it a little bit difficult at the beginning just to mainly find or figure out the activities that I was going to use. But then once I found the first activity, and the first lesson, I was able to figure out what was next after that and what would go along with the lesson. So pretty much I enjoyed doing this activities. And that's it. Thank you.